the other thing that's emerging from this data so far is that
repeatedly.
About 10 lakh votes have been counted in Madhya Pradesh. That's a pretty robust sample size. 49% of those votes are for the BJP, 41% are for the Congress. This is going to be a one-way sweep for the BJP. And just imagine what is at play. Even the BJP in its own polls and all their feedback mechanisms couldn't pick up that they were winning this big. Every single journalist, reporter who traveled to the ground couldn't pick up that this was a wave. There was a wave under everybody's nose. The only thing that picked it up was the India Today post-poll study that was done, which actually showed the quantum of the victory. That, Rajdeep, is quite special when it comes to data mining.
No, Preeti and I are going to say this, and she will hopefully confirm.
You will say
nobody said sweep.
We said BJP ahead. We came back saying BJP
ahead is different from sweep. You never said sweep.
But okay,
I didn't say sweep.
Okay, I said BJP ahead.
My number was 125 to 130.
It's a bada number. If it's, once again, it's looking at 130 right now, but if the vote share gap is 49 versus 41, and if that holds, that 130 is going to go up.
As of now, Kamal Nath, the incredibly durable Kamal Nath is trailing as of now in Chhindwara. There's a Congress election person who's saying, no, he's leading as per ECI. As per our numbers, Kamal Nath is trailing in Chhindwara. Someone who's won 9 Lok Sabha elections there, won the last by-election from Chhindwara. His son is the MP from there. The only time he's lost from Chhindwara is when his wife once contested in 1996. So you've got Kamal Nath at the moment trailing in Chhindwara. So clearly, Congress at the moment on the back foot in Madhya Pradesh, and the BJP also building some kind of a lead in Rajasthan. Once it crosses 100 with a 24 seat lead, but remember it's only 10
but with 15 others, the moment it crosses 93, 94, the BJP is through. The Congress needs to be 100 plus to be comfortable or very close to 100. BJP, even if it's slightly
95. Whoever's at 95 has a chance.
There is one Mr. Durable in Indian politics, and that's Shivraj Singh Chouhan. He's Rahul Dravid now, the wall, whatever you might want to call him.
No, but I think Chetan makes a good point.
I think it's too early to say.
And can I also add a little bit of masala to it? Look at Chhattisgarh. It's tightening. 40 is playing 50 in Chhattisgarh. So you're just 5 ahead of the halfway mark. 5 more switch sides at 10 a.m. in the morning. And you can look at your margin calculator now for Chhattisgarh, Rahul, and tell us. I won't be surprised if Chhattisgarh could also go down to the wire if these numbers hold at the moment. 40 is playing 50 there. That's the closest fight. Out of the 4 states, if you look at the moment purely in terms of numbers, there's only a gap of 5. You're only 5 above the halfway mark. Small shift in Chhattisgarh could change the way the state is at the moment.
If we look at the national picture, if I aggregate all the leads that are coming in from the different states and throw up an overall picture, in the 638 seats where counting is on at the moment, it's tightening. It's 289 versus 280. Earlier, the Congress they won 320 last time. So it's 289 this time versus 280. The national contest, this is just a talking point. This is just bragging rights. But that contest is tightening as well. 289 versus 280 and 69, Rajdeep, for the others.
I think what the picture that, as I said, it will be interesting to see Chhattisgarh is because Chhattisgarh margins are notoriously small. So we could see a shift there, which could make it a cliffhanger. I think Madhya Pradesh and Telangana are settling down. I'm not yet saying Rajasthan is fully settling down because, again, there's a 10-seat shift required that could change the picture dramatically. But the other states, the Congress's best news, Telangana, the BJP's best news is in Madhya Pradesh. And look at how it's changing within the state. Okay. Tribal areas of Madhya Pradesh, if you go to the belt by belt in Madhya Pradesh, you will see the tribal areas, it's the BJP which is dominating. These were areas which the Congress won last time. Just take a look at a region like Malwa Nimad, which was last time very much with the BJP. This time on the other hand, with the Congress, this time BJP is leading in 12, Congress in 6. So you've changed the complete dynamics of Madhya Pradesh by winning tribal belt. Even in Mahakaushal, 23 to BJP, 21 to INC, and GGP, the Gondwana Ganatantra Party, is leading in 3.
So one of the questions that people will have in their minds, and spend a moment with me as I take you through this on the election intelligence dashboard, and this is where the magic and the true prowess of the EI comes in. These kind of insights, I guarantee to you, even top party leaders at this second will find difficult to process in the speed at which I can. So we'll go through it one by one. And in Chhattisgarh, if you're wondering from where things stand, 52 versus 38, what could change? So here it is for the first time this morning, a margin calculator. How many seats are being won and lost at this moment with a margin of less than 500 between the winner and the runner-up? At this moment, ladies and gentlemen, there are 87 seats where the margin is less than 500, which means that just the initial rounds of counting have happened. Anything can change. The Congress is leading on 51, the BJP on 36. 87 seats, margin is less than 500, anything can change on these seats. Let's look at those seats where the margin is less than 1,000. 88 such seats, 52 versus 36. So these are very initial trends. That's the point that Rajdeep was making. Very initial trends in Chhattisgarh. So the situation in a tight contest could change unless it starts opening up in some direction. Should I just do the same in Rajasthan as well? Because people are thinking it's settling. Has it really settled? In Rajasthan, if I bring out my margin calculator, let's look at the seats where the gap is less than 500 at this moment. Remember, these are initial leads. On 196 such seats, the BJP leading on 103, the Congress leading on 77. Again in Rajasthan, the trend could potentially change. From there, let's now come to Madhya Pradesh. I'll pull out the margin calculator for Madhya Pradesh. In Madhya Pradesh, on seats where the margin is less than 500, there are 226 such seats at this moment. The BJP leading on 128, the Congress leading on 93. So if you're a supporter, Rajdeep, of any party amongst our viewers, don't eat your laddus just yet. The game has only just got started.
Absolutely. And, therefore, I would say in all the states, except for Madhya Pradesh, I think you can still say, I know that 65 out of 119 appears that the Congress is safe in Telangana. I just only put the caveat that when you add the BRS, BJP and others, and T.S. Sudhir, is there any possibility at all of an alliance, of a Mahakutumi of BRS, AIMIM and the BJP?
Well, that would be a bit of too much of a wishful thinking. But one interesting part about that others category, 6 of them are from MIM, 1 from BSP, and in Nampally seats, which is the area abutting the Hyderabad railway station, the MIM is trailing. The Congress is leading in that was a seat where the Congress thought they would upset OVC.
In fact, correct me if I'm wrong, since 2009, MIM has won its 7 seats. This time they could be losing one, and there was a buzz in Hyderabad that Nampally was the one that they could
vulnerable
lose.
seat. Feroz Khan of the Congress is leading.
And I have a particular reason to remember Nampally. I used to go to a court there every few months for a defamation case, and therefore I have memories of Nampally very stuck in my mind. Nampally court jana. Correct me, Sudhir?
Absolutely.
The Nampally court.
The Metropolitan Magistrates courts are there.
My God, don't ask me what used to go on in the Nampally court, but go on.
I think, Rajdeep, this Mahakutumbi you're talking about is possible if we include, the central agencies, Office of Governor, etc. Then possibly it's feasible.
I know you're saying that, but the truth of the matter is
you can't
that
have MIM and BJP,
BJP
together.
In the past, the BRS has shown a great ability to capture the opposition in some form or the other. You can do that when you're in power. Once the Congress has crossed 60, they'll do what Sudhir said. They will capture the BRS.